Hello, welcome back to WACS Weekly. I'm your host, Anthony Kudla.
And I'm your co-host, Lily.
And we have a lot to talk about this week. 2 new segments, some school life updates.
Be quiet, Coach. Don't spoil anything, but we sure do have a lot to say. So grab a seat, tune in, and
let's get into the news. Listen up, students. Donate Life will be hosting a blood drive here at Alden High School on Wednesday, March 20th.
We encourage everyone that is 16 years or older to consider donating. 1 pint can save up to 3 lives.
Plus, you get a cool t-shirt, swag, and a free pint of ice cream.
If you're interested, visit a Donate Life Club member during your lunch at the sign-up table.
Staying on the trend, next week is Donate Life Spirit Week in support of the Connect Life Blood Drive.
Donate Life Club came together to brainstorm some fun-themed ideas.
Monday is PJ Day.
Tuesday is Twin Day.
Wednesday is Donate Life Day.
Thursday is Day.
And Friday is Western Day. Yeah!
Also, on Friday, make sure to join in on the fun at the Western-themed Donate Life Dance from 7 to 10 p.m. Admission is $10.
Moving on, it's time for one of our new segments, Teacher Appreciation.
This week, the WACS Weekly staff handpicked Miss Rapini as our first ever teacher to be chosen. She does an excellent job in the guidance office, and she always has a smile on her face.
Every time I go in the guidance office, Mrs. Rapini, she's so positive, so nice. She's just such a great receptionist.
She's very sweet. Next up, we would like to honor our Students of the Month for the month of February.
Great job to Jacqueline Principe for art, Seth Tozek for English, Nicholas Schindler for foreign language,
Megan Sublime for business, Sophia Mikulski for math, Madeline Yurch for music,
Caitlin Watson for gym, Mason Makula for technology, Kaylin Dagler for science, and Paige Mert for health.
You are all so inspiring to our school community. Keep up the hard work.
In last week's episode, we took you on a walk to hear some of the students' opinions and takes on the then upcoming badminton tournament.
Now that it's over, we have a very special guest we want to bring out to discuss his epic win.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a very special guest joining us this week. Would you please welcome to WACS Weekly, the GOAT of badminton, 7-time badminton champion, the man, the myth, the legend, Mr. Casillo.
Wow, thanks for having me, Anthony. Big fan.
No problem.
Big fan of the show. Big fan of the show.
Big fan of you.
Here. Thanks.
So, Mr. Casillo, this is your 7th year. 7th year. You have as many wins as Tom Brady, the GOAT of football, winning the badminton tournament. Does this year's win feel any different than all the other 6 years in the past?
Wow, great question. Yeah, it's hard to believe it's been 7 times we've won this tournament. This year, yeah, it feels a lot different. We had 35 teams this year.
Wow.
So it was the biggest tournament we've ever had. So Mr. Carl and I, we had to work really hard this year to get to that point, and we made it. So yeah, does it feel different? It sure does. We're a lot older too. So does the shoulder feel sore? You better believe it.
So, Mr. Casillo, you've been playing in this tournament for 7 years. Your partner's had a couple of surgeries and procedures. He's getting to look more and more like the Tin Man every time we see him. You guys have won a plethora of times. When do you think it's time the dynasty will be over? When do you think it's time you're going to hang up the racket? When do you think you're going to call quits and officially retire?
Wow, that's a great question, Anthony. Well, I think I'll be playing in that tournament until I retire. So that being said, when will Mr. Carl and I, be done? I think he's going to retire before me, and I'll have to try to find a different partner. I'm going to have open tryouts for that.
All right.
Because guess what? It's hard to fill those shoes.
Yep, it is.
Somebody who's been in that tournament that long and doing well. So I think I'll be playing in that tournament till the day I retire.
Well, there you have it. There's your answer to that. So until Mr. Carl retires, you can be Mr. Casillo's new partner. It was a pleasure to have you on the
Thank
show.
you.
Congrats again.
Thank you very much.
That's why Mr. Casillo is the MVP. That's why he's the GOAT. The GOAT. That's the facts, Jack. Lastly, I know school can feel like it can be dragging on, especially when you're a senior. But remember, there's only 14 days until spring break.
Keep working hard, Alden High School.
All right, that's the news, and this is Coods.
And Lily.
Bulldogs out.